EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line. And
they'll begin by running the option. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Brought down back at the 38.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
18 more yards.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
On first and 10, Mayfield. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Kick is no good.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
To kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 59 yards. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Ball carrier.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column. And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They run for it with Hunt, and he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. They go play action. Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears' first down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Trubisky being chased out left. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab as the Bears push further out in front. He took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Third down and
on third down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Mayfield.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Going to let one fly for Robinson. It's caught at the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards.
Well, simply no great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They go play action with Trubisky. They shakes him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
And goal.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Darnell Mooney the target there. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Anthony Miller. Incomplete. It's now 4th and
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Set to kick off.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Big hold of the 30. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
This time, Trubisky will throw. And this is incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But it'll be second down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big run by Kareem Hunt. 41 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And again, it's Chubb. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
Nick Chubb.
That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayfield now. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 13-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And Parkey's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
16.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Got his tight end here. It's Holtz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
That's good.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
4 yards.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield finding Beckham and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds,
and this is going to be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after this...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Trubisky to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off court.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A first throw for the backup Foles. They'll roll him, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's third.
Not easy for Nick Foles and the Bears now. 3rd and long after the sack. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Bears.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.